Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
You're listening to The Edge 97.5 KBVU Alta, Storm Lake, Iowa.
That's right, The Edge 97.5 KBVU. Brian Waller here along with Courtney Bear. And let me tell you the reason why we're here. We're going to be here till 5 o'clock. That's an hour and a half. And I should say we're going live right now on Innovation Video. So hello to everybody on Innovation Video. Let me give you a little background on what's going on today. We're going to rename Heritage Residence Hall, and we're going to rename that to McCorkle Hall today, and we're doing the new groundbreaking for the new field house. Let me give you a little background about the old field house. Siebens Field House was built in 1969. That's 30 years ago. There were 765 students at BV at that time. It had 2 locker rooms, 1 gym, 1 swimming pool, 6 coaches' office, and a wrestling room. So what's going to be going on now is construction. We're adding on an additional 64,968 square feet to the current field house. And the total cost, folks, I'm not kidding you, $9.55 million. It's an expensive, expensive ordeal, and it's taken 5 years of planning in the works, and the day has finally come. We're doing the groundbreaking right here today. Courtney, you got some information for us?
Yeah, I do. That $9.5 million is going to go towards the new fitness and recreation center, and that's going to include a 6-lane indoor track, a new wrestling room, more area for intramural sports, which is badly needed. The locker rooms and shower facilities are going to be expanded. There's going to be more office space and classroom areas and better practice facilities for the varsity athletic teams.
That's right. It's a real exciting day here at BV. So if you're catching this in your car, it's a beautiful day. Come on down right by the lake and check it out. We got the groundbreaking of our new field house coming up. We're going to have some interviews after this. We're going to play some music, and we're going to go live to the whole thing going on here, and then we're going to take some interviews afterwards. So stay tuned right here on Innovation Video and 97.5 KBVU. Coming up right now, we got Foo Fighters. This is Learn to Fly. The Edge, 97.5 KBVU and Innovation Video. Brian Waller along with Courtney Bear, and we're here for the groundbreaking ceremony of our very own brand new field house. And we're going to rename Heritage Hall to McCorkle Hall. What you just heard, that was Foo Fighters with Learn to Fly. The Foo Fighters were in Omaha April 25th with Red Hot Chili Peppers live in concert. I went and saw that. Courtney, there's some changes going on here at BV along with the field house. What else is going on?
There have been a lot of changes in the last 30 years since the old field house, Siebens Field House, was built. The exercise science program is new within the last few years, and they now have 220 students that are enrolled, so they definitely need more classroom space.
And like I said, 765 students. That is when 30 years ago when this field house was built, and now we're 1,400 students right now. We got a new Dixon Eilers fixed up really great, and along with this thing, BV is on the rise, and so is 97.5 and Innovation Video. We're a force to be reckoned with today, so keep it tuned right here. I got something coming up right now for you. That's Eagle Eye Cherry. This is Save Tonight.
All we need is candlelight, you and me, and a bottle of wine, and I'll hold you tonight. Well, we know I'm going away, and how I wish you were so. So take this wine and drink with me. Let's delay our misery. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone, save tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. There's a log on the fire, and it burns like me for you. Tomorrow comes with one desire, to take me away. Oh, it's true. It ain't easy to say goodbye. Darling, please don't start to cry. 'Cause girl, you know I've got to go. Oh, and Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow comes to take me away. I wish that I could stay. Girl, you know I've got to go. Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone.
The Edge, 97.5 KBVU and live on Innovation Video now, channel 3 and 13 on campus and in the Storm Lake area. Right now, I got Dan Vicious Clayton here in the house. Right, Dan?
That's right.
And tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do athletics-wise here?
I'm Dan Officials Clayton, and I play football, and I'm a freshman here at Buena Vista, and everything going on right now is pretty new to me, but it looks pretty great. We got a lot going on, and everything looks pretty organized, having a lot of fun, meeting a lot of new people, and it's going pretty good.
What do you think the impact of the new field house is going to have on students?
I think it's going to be a pretty big impact. I know that we have a lot going on here. We have a lot of fall sports, we got a lot of spring sports, and everybody's crunched together in there. We got football and soccer and a lot of track going on and basketball players. Everybody's trying to get squeezed into the weight room, squeezed into the gym. We got intramural sports, and that's a big part of the whole Buena Vista community. It's not just singled out for all us sport players. It's for everybody.
All right, that was Dan Clayton. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Right now we're going to cut to another song. This is going to be Pearl Jam. This is Last Kiss.
That's when the energy comes and the dark side's light.
Edge 97.5 KBVU, Brian Waller along with Courtney Bear, and we're live on Innovation Video right now. Let me give you a rundown of what's going to happen at 4 o'clock. Fred Moore, our president of Buena Vista University, is going to come up and speak. After him, Paul McCorkle, if that name sounds familiar. McCorkle Hall is going to be changed to that name. And who else?
Josh Newhouse, the president of Student Senate, is also going to come up and talk. And Jan Travis, the athletic director, is also going to speak today.
That's right. And bringing up the rear, last but definitely not least, Don Lamberti is going to speak for us. And then we're going to do the actual groundbreaking, the actual physical groundbreaking. So to anybody on Innovation Video checking this out right now, or anybody listening to us on 97.5, come on down here. We're at Buena Vista University right on the lake. It's a beautiful day. And it's a beautiful day to schmooze with some bigwigs, I'm telling you. It's called networking. That's what I'm talking about. So you want to check it out, come on down. Right now we're going to hear from Lenny Kravitz. This is a new one, American Woman.
American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. Don't come hanging round my door. I don't wanna see your face no more. I got more important things to do than spend my time growing on with you. Now, woman, stay away. American woman, listen what I say. American woman, get away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. Don't come knocking round my door. I don't wanna see your shadow no more. Good lights can hypnotize, sparkle someone else's eyes. Now, woman, get away. American woman, listen what I say. American woman, I said get away. American woman, listen what I say. Don't come hanging round my door. Don't wanna see your face no more. I don't need your war machines. I don't need your ghetto scenes. Colored lights can hypnotize. Sparkle someone else's eyes. Now, get away. American woman, listen what I say. American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. I gotta go. I gotta get away. Baby, I gotta go. I wanna fly away. I'm gonna leave you, woman. 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 Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. You're no good for me, and I'm no good for you. Look you right straight in the eye. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
The Edge 97.5 KBVU, Brian Waller here along with Courtney Bear. Courtney?
And we just want to tell everybody that's not out here already to get down here because it is so nice out and this is a big event. They're giving away t-shirts to the first 400 students who are here, so come on down and get that. There's going to be refreshments after the ceremony. We're going to actually do the groundbreaking ceremony here starting at 4 o'clock, so get on down here.
That's right. We're live on Innovation Video, too, right now, so get out of your room and come over here. First 400 students, you got some food over here. We got it all. And also, we got at 4 o'clock, like we said, President Fred Moore is going to come up and talk, Paul McCorkle, then Josh Newhouse, Jan Travis, followed by Don Lombardi. So we got a full half an hour, 35 minutes packed up till then. Thanks for hanging around with us, Courtney and I, here for this first half hour. After the groundbreaking, we're going to get some interviews, so keep it tuned right here to 97.5 and KBVU, because we're your groundbreaking crew here at KBVU. I guess we're supposed to keep talking. I had a nice outro there, too, Courtney.
That was very nice.
I even rhymed. We are your groundbreaking crew on KBVU. So I guess we're supposed to keep talking. What's up, Courtney?
Well, this new recreation center is just going to be really nice. It's going to include a 6-lane indoor track and just about everything that the Stevens Fieldhouse doesn't already.
What we're sitting on right now is was the former football practice field. And let me tell you, being a football player, it was not pretty. This is like concrete what we're on right here. So, I mean, things are looking really good for Buena Vista right now. With Dixon Eilers on the way up, I mean, you can't get any better than this. Really a great school. Again, about the new field house, let's see here. A number of intercollegiate varsity teams has increased over 150%. I just read that, and I don't know what it means, so whatever. Well, go ahead, Courtney.
Over 900 students at Buena Vista participate in some form of athletics, whether it's varsity sports or intramural sports. And the field house we have now just isn't large enough to accommodate everybody. So this new field house with new classroom facilities and locker rooms and everything's going to be bigger, and it's just going to be so much better for all the student athletes.
That's right. 1 out of every 3 Buena Vista student is an athlete, so that's why this is so fitting. Right now, I just got the word, and this is for real this time, and I'm going to rhyme it again. We're going to send it live to the stage because we are your groundbreaking crew here on KBVU.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming, and welcome to a very special Buena Vista University event. This is a day of celebration. It is a day of fulfilling promises. It is a day of realizing blessings. To lead us this afternoon in a time of recognition of those blessings, I'd like to introduce the university's chaplain, the Reverend Ken Meisner. Ken?
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Can I invite you to prayer, please? We praise you, O God, for the grace and celebration of this day, and for the joy of an envisioned dream unfolding before the eyes of this generation at Buena Vista University. We give you thanks for your spirit, which is alive upon this campus community and throughout all of your creation. We honor you for the generosity of many giving hearts, as well as for the special contributions given with a vision for today and for tomorrow. Help us be mindful of you, O Lord, that in the grand design of all things, expressions of your holiness will be honored and made visible as we serve you in faithfulness. As the spades are driven into your earth, and as the fertile Iowa sod is turned once again, we are reminded of the students, staff, faculty, community leaders, and trustees that have passed this way and held dreams not much different than our own. Throughout the years, seeds were planted by this lakeshore in hopes that abundant fruit would continually be dedicated to you. Help each of us hold a thankful heart for those who have sacrificed much in order that we may enjoy the good fruits and benefits that enrich this campus and add to the blessings surrounding our souls. As we envision the completion of the Lamberti Recreation Center, help us be conscientious to celebrate the life you have given us. We lift up prayers for construction workers and staff who will be investing their time, talent, strength, and life. Keep them safe and away from harm, and may the multitude of lives touched by this facility sing praises to you as you faithfully watch over us in your grace and mercy. It is through Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, that we can truly celebrate and give our heartfelt song of thanks to you. In Christ we pray. Amen.
All right. Oh, I'm going. With this, you keep talking.
Welcome students, trustees, donors and friends, alumni, faculty and staff, Storm Lake community members, and members of the Governor's Strategic Planning Council. We are delighted you could be with us today to help us break ground for a new recreation center, a facility which will add in a dramatic way to the quality of the BVU experience. If you have any doubts as to the significant undertaking we are beginning today, take a look at the flags around you which outline the building's footprint. They without a doubt capture the magnitude of this grand project. It is impressive and it is exciting for all of us. Today is also a special day because we have the opportunity to celebrate the renaming of Heritage Residence Hall to McCorkle Hall in honor of Paul McCorkle. Paul McCorkle is a remarkable human being, and he leads an extraordinary life. He has been an integral part of this university for a long time. Although he became a trustee in 1978, Paul's relationship with BV goes back decades prior to that. He has played countless roles: trustee, friend, philanthropist, none more important than his chairmanship of the Board of Trustees Building and Grounds Committee. Through the years, he has helped select architects and builders for new facilities and set about to plan major improvements to our campus. He has spent countless hours on this campus, giving freely of his time and his expertise. And he's one of the major reasons why this campus looks as beautiful as it does, and that we routinely bring our construction projects online within budget and on time. We've seen his influence not only in Heritage Hall, which after today will bear his name, but also Briscoe Hall, Constitution Hall, the J. Leslie Rollins Stadium, the Harold Walter Siebens Forum, the Information Technology Center addition to our library, and this new recreation center. Paul and his wife, Vivian, a 1959 graduate and herself a trustee, have been inspirational in their generosity to this institution. From the George Wythe Award, which is recognized as one of the largest faculty development awards in higher education in the United States of America, to their gift of the President's Residence, the Vivian Olson McCorkle House, to numerous and significant scholarships for worthy students, and their most recent gift of $500,000 toward the construction of this recreation center. Paul, we're sorry that Vivian could not be with us today, but we understand that your granddaughter Betty was able to join you, and we want to welcome her. It is with all of your family's blessing, but in particular Vivian's, that we honor your generosity, Paul, to this institution with the renaming of Heritage Residence Hall to McCorkle Hall. And so with the help of Nate Boozman, the university's Director of Housing, our graphic design major, Chase Wu, an international student whose sketch of the hall is about to be unveiled, and Heritage Hall, soon to be McCorkle Hall students Chad Houghton, a senior from Glidden, Iowa, Tom Harskamp, a senior from Sioux City, Iowa, and Kelly Slazewski, a junior from Northfield, Minnesota. I officially present for the first time McCorkle Hall.
Fred, you told me that I wasn't going to have to say anything. I really don't have a lot to say. I wanted to express again my feelings of thankfulness for the many kind things and the many pleasant experiences I've had with my dealings with this university. So I will say thank you again, Fred, for the kindness and the nice things you have done to me. Thank you.
Today is a day of excitement for all of us, not only because we're able to celebrate the renaming of McCorkle Hall, but because we also stand ready to mark the beginning of the Recreation Center construction. None of us, however, are more excited than our student athletes, our exercise science faculty, our coaches, and our student body. Please welcome to the podium Buena Vista University's Student Body President, Josh Newhouse. Josh?
Thank you, President Moore. Nice save. To begin, thank you to all who have come today to celebrate with us a grand success in the history of Buena Vista University. I want to extend my special thank you to all the students who have joined us today, for it is my personal opinion that you will be the ones that benefit the most from this project. I've talked with many students over the past few years about this project, and all of them have been excited about its beginning and about its completion. So today I will share with you some of their reactions to the new Recreation Center. Jason Shepard, a 1999 Buena Vista graduate, said the construction of the new rec center symbolizes BV's commitment not only to the student athlete, but to all students on this campus. With the growing emphasis on student wellness, this new facility will serve as an important resource for all students. From Mike Brosted, a senior at Storm Lake High, planning to attend BVU in the fall. This is an excellent project for the college as well as the community, and we will get lots of use out of it. But the best reaction I've heard so far is the reaction of Jessica Knudsen, a sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado. When President Moore showed us a rendering of the new building, her jaw dropped as she stuttered, "Wow." So to President Moore, the entire Board of Trustees, and to everyone here today who have made this project possible, on behalf of the student body, I add a stuttering wow of my own. congratulating you on your constant concern and commitment, and congratulations on a job well done with this project. This project will have a profound impact on the lives of everybody in the Buena Vista University community. Today, you celebrate with us, and we should all be proud. Thank you very much. I would now like to introduce Jan Travis, the University Athletic Director. Jan.
Okay, I'll see if I can hold on to my papers. Thank you, Josh. And yes, this is a very exciting day for all of us at BV, especially for those of us who are watching the beginning of the renovation and addition that takes place on a daily basis. We perhaps more than many are aware of the significance of this project and what it's going to mean to the university's present and future students. Not too long ago, I read of a former BV coach who was coaching the men's basketball team at the time the Siebens Fieldhouse was built. He said he would come daily to watch the day's progress and see how much closer it was till the day that we could host our own basketball games on campus. He remembered specifically the day he stood and watched the cement for the 6-lane pool was poured. I can say, I think I know just how that coach felt, because I think the coaches and members of the athletic department are feeling the same. We're looking at the construction site, but we are seeing the future. In a few months, we will stand right here and watch as they lay down a state-of-the-art 6-lane track. What we will see, however, are hundreds of students walking, jogging, playing tennis, volleyball, basketball, and enjoying activities at all times of the day. We will watch as they renovate our wrestling room, locker rooms, and weight room facilities. What we will see, however, are student athletes being able to train in controlled environment, and our coaches and staff preparing to host Iowa Conference championships. We will be here in the years ahead as our coaches and university admissions representatives show recruits a top-of-the-line recreation facility. We will be here as the Iowa Conference teams travel to BVU and compete in the conference top athletic buildings. We will be here for the dedication of this recreation center, and I know what we will see. We will see the future, and we will see success. I know I sound like I'm out of the field of dreams. You build it, and they will come. But there is a grain of truth in that phrase. In fact, if anyone were to ask me right now if this was heaven, I'd have to say it may not be heaven, but it feels pretty darn close. To President Moore, our donors, our board of trustees, and all others who have worked hard for several years to make this recreation center a reality. On behalf of all the coaches, faculty, staff, and students who will enjoy this facility for years to come, I say thank you.
Thank you, Jan and Josh. 30 years ago, Buena Vista College had an enrollment of 765 students. Those students needed a place to participate in the 8 sports teams we fielded at that time. They needed a facility in which we would teach, and they needed a building where students participating in our 8 intramural sports teams could participate. They needed this Siebens Center, built in 1969. How times have changed. Today, our student population has increased from 765 students when this facility was built to 1,300 undergraduates this past fall. The number of intercollegiate varsity athletic teams has more than doubled. And 1 out of every 3 of our students currently participates in at least one of those varsity teams. The number of intramural teams has skyrocketed, and today, out of those 1,300 students, over 900 participate in intramurals. Beyond all of that, there are many other students, faculty, and staff who make fitness and wellness a top priority in their lives. There is no doubt there is a need. Having a need, however, alone is not enough to make a grand event like this one happen. Need alone does not produce the results that you see marked off by these flags. It has to be met by people willing to step up to the plate and make things happen. To each and every one of you who has sacrificed to turn the dream of this facility into a reality, who made this happen, we say thank you. We would not be breaking ground today without each and every one of you. There are many, however, who not only saw the need and said they would help, but who made a gift to this project that inspired and challenged others to do the same. They provided the leadership we needed to bring this project's goal into reality, $9.55 million. Thank you. You've made this day possible. If I may, I'd like to tell you a little bit about one of those leaders. Don, would you join me at the podium? Don Lamberti is the chairman of Casey's General Stores and also chairs the university's Board of Trustees. Don joined the board in 1993 and has since that time been involved with our institution in myriad ways and has been a tremendous leader. He personally recruited 10 trustees who currently comprise our board. He and Charlene have invested in the academic program, including a lead gift to the New American College Venture Fund. They have epitomized the university's focus on the importance of internships by annually funding internships for BV students in Washington, D.C., as well as several internships at Casey's General Stores headquarters. And they have provided leadership through their philanthropy to encourage others to give in a significant way. This was evident by their multi-million-dollar commitment to this recreation center project. Don, Charlene's and your leadership in this project has been invaluable. It has encouraged others to give at a truly inspirational level, enabling us to say, we've done it. We have the resources in hand. Let's build it. Don, we're sorry that Charlene couldn't be with us today, but to both of you, the university says a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for your giving spirit, your loyal friendship to this university, and in particular for your leadership and gift to this project. And so, I am delighted to be able to announce the naming of our future recreation center as the Lamberti Recreation Center. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Don Lamberti.
You know that this is a special place for me because I never let people name things for me. So thank you. And I'm sorry that Charlene couldn't make it today, but she had some grandmotherly things to do that was scheduled before this. And if you know Charlene, that's first and foremost. On this day, BVU and its partners are sending a message. We are saying to this community and to the entire Midwest region that we are committed to this university and its plans for the future to develop new answers to America's challenges in the next century. We are saying that we have confidence in this university's leadership, insight, and analysis of how to accomplish those plans. And we know that having facilities that match our institution's goals, ideas, and purposes are essential. I and many others here today who have supported this facility have done so because we know this recreation center is critical for the university's growth. We are aware that creating a healthy environment is crucial to reflecting and nurturing the type of thinking that is essential to keeping this institution ahead of the curve. That's why we are excited to be celebrating with you today. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and all supporters of this recreation facility, I thank you, Fred, as well as the students, the faculty, and the staff for making it feel so right to support Buena Vista. We are confident that the amazing progress that this institution has seen in the last 100 years will be a mirror to those accomplishments that it will see in the 100 years to come. Thank you.
And now, Don, I'll invite you to join me and the others in the first turning of the spade.
Heads up.
We want to thank all of you for coming and sharing with us in this special occasion. I want to make a couple of brief announcements. Both present and future residents of McCorkle Hall, please proceed over to the Residence Hall to meet with Paul for a photo op, and you can gather at the McCorkle t-shirt table to leave for the photo op. Refreshments are being served in the tents behind you. We encourage you to stay and enjoy the food and drink. It's a warm day, so I'm sure you need something to drink. And I also encourage any among you who would like to break ground with us to do so. And university staff will be serving as ushers to bring you up and give you a chance to turn a spade. Thank you all for coming.
The Edge, 97.5 KBVU. Brian Waller here along with Courtney Bear, and there you have it. That was it.
The Lamberti Recreation Center.
That's right, Lamberti Recreation Center. Better get used to that name because it's going to be here for a while. They set it up. Looks like going to be a spectacular place. Don't you think, Courtney?
Yes, I do. It's going to be really good.
What they did cover, like I said, we got the Siebens Fieldhouse right now. No longer that. 30 years ago, this was built. And what it's renamed to is the Lamberti Recreation Center. That's just absolutely awesome. A lot of buzz going around here right now. So if you're just listening right now or checking us out on Innovation Video, stop on by right now. It's not too late. Dig some dirt. Get involved with the festivities because this is big news happening at BV. Like I said, or like they said before, if you can believe it, $9.5 million project going on right here. $9.5 million. I mean, that's just unbelievable. It was in the works for 5 years. And finally, we see it right here.
Finally. And coming up in the next few minutes, we're going to have some interviews with some of the people who donated money. So stay tuned for that, too.
That's right. Keep it here on 97.5 KBVU and on Innovation Video. Right now, let's hear from the Counting Crows. This is called Hanging Around. Here's the Counting Crows.
I've been lying right here on the floor. this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town so long. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way too late. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way too long. I've been hanging around this town on the corner. I've been bumming around this old town for way, 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 way too long. 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 Way, 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 way too long.
The Edge, 97.5 KBVU, and on Innovation Video, Brian Waller here, Courtney Bear, and Russ Eady. How are you? That was right. I got that perfect.
All right.
And Russ, as we got right in front of me, he has been a state representative in the House since 1986.
Correct. That's
14
right.
years.
14 years.
First of all, let me ask you, why do you choose to support Buena Vista University?
Oh, well, first of all, I'm a BV grad from 1960, way back then. You know, they had a college year at that time, too, but it wasn't nearly as nice as it is now. And I'm just so excited about this new facility. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to get done to come here to activities and see our youth using this, and which I know they will extensively. I just can't say enough good things about it.
And how do you think the students of Buena Vista are going to be impacted?
Well, I'll tell you, if I was a student and looking at a college to go to, and I came to look at a facility like this, we got great academics here, and we've had good athletics here, and we put something up like this for the intramural students to. I can't see how they're going to say no. It's just going to be a great recruiting tool, and it's. I think our athletic director said it very well today. I don't know how I could improve on what she said on why we need this facility here, because all the other schools in the conference have something like this. We don't have it, and right now it puts us at a disadvantage to get students to come here. Of course, I realize we have enough students here for our housing, but that's because of academics. But I think if we get something like this, it'll give them another reason to come to Buena Vista.
That's right. I think it's going to impact the students most of all, because it's for the students, and not only the current students, recruiting students and people coming in, like you said. I know every student here can't thank you, but on behalf of all the students here, I'd like to thank you for all your help.
You're sure welcome.
We're sure going to appreciate it.
I was more than happy. In fact, I'd have been disappointed if I wasn't asked.
All right. That's Russ Eady, is one of the many, many donors here. Thank you, Russ. Right now we're going to go to a song, and what we got coming up, here's Jimmy's Chicken Shack. This is called Do Right. Here's Jimmy's Chicken Shack. The Edge, 97.5 KBVU. Brian Waller here, Courtney Bear, and we got senior Mike Petticord. And Mike, you're flexing a nice T-shirt. How'd you get that T-shirt?
They were giving them out here to everybody. I went over there and grabbed one.
That's right. Courtney.
The first 400 students got T-shirts, and as you can see, he was obviously one of them. How do you think the turnout was today with the ceremony?
I was really surprised. There was a lot of people down here. Looked good. I think everybody was really excited.
You being a senior, is it kind of picked off a little bit that they're doing this when you're leaving?
A little bit. I'm going to try to stay in the area. That way maybe I can get some use out of it. But, yeah, I think for the younger people and for kids still in high school, this is a great thing, great recruiting tool, and everybody's really excited about it.
That's right. Hey, can we play a song for you, Mike? Anything?
Yeah, can we? I've been wanting to hear this song all day. It's been in my head. Meet Virginia by Train.
Yeah, we can do that. Here's Train. Here's Meet Virginia on Mike Petticord.
She doesn't own a dress. Her hair is always a mess. If you catch her stealing, she won't confess. She's beautiful. Smokes a pack a day. You can wait, that's me. But anyway, she doesn't care a thing about that. Hey, she thinks I'm beautiful. Well, meet Virginia. She never compromises, loves babies and surprises, wears high heels when she exercises. Ain't that beautiful? Meet Virginia. Well, she wants to be the queen, and she thinks about her scene. Pulls her hair back as she screams. I don't really want to be the queen. Daddy wrestles alligators. Mama works on carburetors. Well, my brother is a fine mediator for the president. Well, here she is again on the phone, just like me, hates to be alone. We just like to sit at home and rip on the president. Meet Virginia. Well, she wants to live her life, and she thinks about her life. Pulls her hair back as she screams. I don't really want to live this life. She only drinks coffee at midnight when the moment is not right. Her timing is quite unusual. You see, her confidence is tragic, but her intuition magic. In the shape of her body, unusual. Meet Virginia. I can't wait to meet Virginia. Yeah, yeah, hey, hey, hey. Well, she wants to be the queen, and she thinks about her scenes. Well, she wants to live her life, and she thinks about her life. Pulls her hair back as she screams. I don't really want to be the queen. I don't really want to be the queen. I don't really want to be the queen. I don't really want to
The Edge, 97.5 KBVU, and we're live on Innovation Video. Brian Waller here, Courtney Bear, and we're here with Ted Fritcher, yet another donator for the Lamberti Recreation Center. First of all, I see here that you're a Storm Lake business leader. You spend your winters in Florida. You're leaving BV for that. But why do you choose to support Buena Vista University?
BV is an asset that any community should be proud and happy to have. They have done nothing but enhance the whole community with their building, the students, everything about it. It's the biggest plus we've got. And basically that's it in a nutshell as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look around here and see what this rec center is going to be. I couldn't envision it, neither could my wife, until we got here today. And it's really, truly, you know, it's awesome.
It is. And Doris is in the crowd today.
Yeah, she's
milling around here
she's
somewhere.
milling around here.
All right.
Talking to your last president, I think, and his wife.
Yeah.
What do you think the impact of the new recreation facility is going to have on students?
Oh, I think this is just any student, especially with any athletic background or even inclination, is going to look at this and say, I want to go to Buena Vista University because they've got such a good facility. And even if I don't take part in the regular physical activities, I can do it in my spare time on the track, in the basketball, whatever.
That's right. And like President Moore said, need alone does not get you a recreational center. It's people like Ted and Doris Fritcher that do this for us. So Ted, thanks a lot on behalf of Buena Vista students.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to go to a song again. Here's John Mellencamp, and this is Your Life Is Now. Here's John Mellencamp.
See the moon roll across the stars. See the seasons turn like a heart. Your father's days are lost to you. This is your time here to do what you will do. Your life is now, your life is now, your life is now. In this undiscovered moment, lift your head up above the crowd. We could shake this world if you would only show us how. Your life is you teach your children to tell the truth? Would you take the high road if you could choose? Do you believe you're a victim of a great compromise? 'Cause I believe you change your mind and change your life. Would you teach your children to tell the truth? This is your time here to do what you will do. Your life is now, your life is now, your life is now. In this undiscovered moment, lift your head up above the crowd. We could shake this world if you would only show us how. Your life is now.
The Edge, 97.5 KBVU. Brian Waller here along with Courtney Bear, and we're live on Innovation Video right now as we speak, and we're going to wrap things up right here. We've had a real eventful day here. We renamed Heritage Residence Hall to McCorkle Hall, and we had that going on, and we renamed and we got the groundbreaking of Lamberti Recreation Center. No longer Siebens, it's Lamberti Recreation Center, and it's going to be awesome to say the least, right, Courtney?
That's right. We also had interviews with Russ Eady and Ted Frickcher today, and they both are residents of Storm Lake, and they were both very excited about the groundbreaking ceremony and the new recreation facility. I think it's going to be a great tool for recruits, and they're just really looking forward to it.
That's right. We also talked to Mike Petticord and Dan Clayton, also students, and the students just reassured us, and Mike Petticord, being a senior leaving, says he's still happy about it. He's still invested a lot of time in BV, and this is going to help for recruiting students. And once you step on campus right now, BV is just breathtaking already. Imagine it with another $9.5 million new Lamberti Recreation Center. I'm getting kind of looks after I say $9.5 million, but it's going to be spectacular to say the least. So I guess it's time for us to wrap things up here. I'd like to thank everybody at Innovation Video and everybody that helped out at KBVU. For Brian Waller
and Courtney Bear,
we're out of here.
We are your groundbreaking crew on KBVU.
That's right. See you later.
lots of use out of it. But the best reaction I've heard so far is the reaction of Jessica Knudsen, a sophomore from Colorado Springs, Colorado. When President Moore showed us a rendering of the new building, her jaw dropped as she stuttered, "Wow." So to President Moore, the entire Board of Trustees, and to everyone here today who have made this project possible, on behalf of the student body, I add a stuttering wow of my own, congratulating you on your constant concern and commitment, and congratulations on a job well done with this project. This project will have a profound impact on the lives of everybody in the Buena Vista University community. Today, you celebrate with us, and we should all be proud. Thank you very much. I would now like to introduce Jan Travis, the University Athletic Director. Jan.
Okay, I'll see if I can hold on to my papers. Thank you, Josh. And yes, this is a very exciting day for all of us at BV, especially for those of us who are watching the beginning of the renovation and addition that takes place on a daily basis. We perhaps more than many are aware of the significance of this project and what it's going to mean to the university's present and future students. Not too long ago, I read of a former BV coach who was coaching the men's basketball team at the time the Sebens Fieldhouse was built. He said he would come daily to watch the day's progress and see how much closer it was till the day that we could host our own basketball games on campus. He remembered specifically the day he stood and watched the cement for the 6-lane pool was poured. I can say, I think I know just how that coach felt, because I think the coaches and members of the athletic department are feeling the same. We're looking at the construction site, but we are seeing the future. In a few months, we will stand right here and watch as they lay down a state-of-the-art 6-lane track. What we will see, however, are hundreds of students walking, jogging, playing tennis, volleyball, basketball, and enjoying activities at all times of the day. We will watch as they renovate our wrestling room, locker rooms, and weight room facilities. What we will see, however, are student athletes being able to train in controlled environment, and our coaches and staff preparing to host Iowa Conference championships. We will be here in the years ahead as our coaches and university admissions representatives show recruits a top-of-the-line recreation facility. We will be here as the Iowa Conference teams travel to BVU and compete in the conference top athletic buildings. We will be here for the dedication of this recreation center, and I know what we will see. We will see the future, and we will see success. I know I sound like I'm out of the field of dreams. You build it, and they will come. But there is a grain of truth in that phrase. In fact, if anyone were to ask me right now if this was heaven, I'd have to say it may not be heaven, but it feels pretty darn close. To President Moore, our donors, our Board of Trustees, and all others who have worked hard for several years to make this recreation center a reality. On behalf of all the coaches, faculty, staff, and students who will enjoy this facility for years to come, I say thank you.
Thank you, Jan and Josh. 30 years ago, Buena Vista College had an enrollment of 765 students. Those students needed a place to participate in the 8 sports teams we fielded at that time. They needed a facility in which we would teach, and they needed a building where students participating in our 8 intramural sports teams could participate. They needed this Siebens Center, built in 1969. How times have changed. Today, our student population has increased from 765 students when this facility was built to 1,300 undergraduates this past fall. The number of intercollegiate varsity athletic teams has more than doubled, and 1 out of every 3 of our students currently participates in at least one of those varsity teams. The number of intramural teams has skyrocketed, and today, out of those 1,300 students, over 900 participate in intramurals. Beyond all of that, there are many other students, faculty, and staff who make fitness and wellness a top priority in their lives. There is no doubt there is a need. Having a need, however, alone is not enough to make a grand event like this one happen. Need alone does not produce the results that you see marked off by these flags. It has to be met